Pick a niche. We've all heard it. And for some reason, this idea has been driving me insane. Everyone online, on YouTube, in the social media world, they want you to niche down, pick a lane, stick to it, and just write it out until you eventually succeed. Sure, it makes sense. It does. I get it. But my soul cannot stand this. Something inside me has been crying out, and maybe you feel the same way too. Every time I hear this, it rings in my head, and I am an artist. I want to express myself. That's why YouTube is so cool, because you can share your art. You can also share your knowledge. We can share our thoughts with each other and learn and grow, even if we're worlds apart. And I love having this outlet. However, it feels like sometimes you gotta categorize all your little thoughts and interests and feelings. And when I have something that I want to express, I just want to express it. I just want to let it be out in the universe. And I don't want to compartmentalize all of the different aspects of myself. If you don't know me, I am posting more recently as a musician, but overall, I'm an artist. I went to school for acting. I loved the idea of capturing human emotion and expressing the complexities of the human experience. This is why I fell in love with this craft. And then, of course, in the acting world, they want you to find your type, which is very similar. It's like your niche within the niche of acting. Who are you? And you're like, well, I can be whoever you want me to be because I'm a talented actor. No, no, no. No, where do we put you? Like in a stack of cards. Which stack do you fall into? And it's just, once again, putting people in a box. When you have so much to express, it can be very frustrating. After acting, I moved into making music, and I love making music. And I love talking about music production and all of that. But I'm also a very spiritual person. And I also, hold on, let's just talk about the fact that in this day and age, whether you're a musician or an artist or whatever, you have to post online. You have to post on social media. Okay, you're watching this on YouTube. It's social media. And guess what? When you have to learn how to post on social media, you not only are whatever your art is, you also have to learn about cameras and lighting and microphones. You have to learn about writing captions, which is copywriting. You have to gain all of these skills, which, by the way, make you this multi-passionate person. You suddenly, now I'm really obsessed with cameras. So then I kind of fell down the photography rabbit hole, had to make a whole new account for that. And every time I fall in love with a new passion, I would get so hung up on this idea that I have to start over and make a new account. I had a friend who told me, I can't keep up with all your Instagram accounts. And I'm like, trust me, I feel the same way. I don't want to split myself into a million different personalities, because that's not what this is. I am coming into a deeper knowing of myself and my spirit and my soul, and my creativity is an extension of my soul. It is my expression of who I am and how I feel and what I experience in this life. And that might be in the form of music. It might be in the form of a short film or something that I'm acting in. It might be in the form of photography. I might paint a picture with paint, okay? And I don't want to have a new Instagram and YouTube account for every single one of these art forms, when at the end of the day, I'm an artist and I just want to share my art. And I've just felt called over and over and over to share this message, because I did go searching on YouTube for more people talking about this. And I did find some videos called You are the niche, which is probably what I've named this video, and probably, hopefully, maybe why you clicked on it, because maybe you are feeling this same frustration. Imagine telling a painter that they have to pick one color and only paint with that color for the rest of their career. Think about that for a second. Okay. No, 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 no. The painter is going to paint with all the colors of the wind, baby. Okay. And that's what we're out here trying to do. We are trying to express ourselves in all of its many facets. But what really was so cool today is that literally, as I'm like feeling this calling to make this video today, of all days, I was like, I don't know, I gotta share this message. Because first I'll give you where I was feeling this morning, and then I'll give you what happened just like an hour ago. I'm so excited. Can you feel the excitement? Basically, I got a message, and I'm here to share that message with you. So last night as I'm journaling, this morning as I'm ruminating, I was thinking about the fact that as a spiritual person, you know, I come from acting. I also make music. I also do photography. I also love filmmaking. And I also love yoga. I recently got my certification, and now I'm teaching yoga. And I'm getting to share this spiritual practice and helping people go deeper into themselves and finding that knowing and finding, you know, their soul and tapping into that. And as I'm reflecting on this, I'm thinking, you know, creativity is spiritual. There's a book, I talk about it all the time. I'll bring it up a million times. It's called The Artist's Way. I've been recommended by multiple friends who are artists. I've done it multiple times. It's like a little artist journey, but it's a spiritual path to higher creativity. That's what it says on the book. That's what it is. It's this idea that being creative is spiritual. It is a reflection of our souls. And as I'm going deeper into peeling away the layers of who I am, it feels wrong to split myself into these different personas, because that's not my mission. I am not acting when I am in my real life. I am not pretending to be anyone else. That's part of why I love making music. That's why I love yoga. I am done pretending. I simply want to be me, and I want to express myself, and I want to find freedom within myself. And I get to share that, and, you know, I get to explore that and share that with others through yoga, through music, through art, through all of these things. And in that way, that art and creativity are spiritual expressions, then they all come together. And the actual definition of yoga is union. It's unity. It is the combination and the connectedness of all things. And as I'm just unlocking this knowledge, I am just feeling so passionate about it. And I wanted to share this message. And then I was feeling like, oh, maybe it's not the right time. I'm tired, blah, 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 blah. And then a friend and a colleague told me about this app, something about human design, where you can learn basically just more. It's kind of like astrology. I don't even know. I need to go deeper into it. I need to learn more about it. But I downloaded the app today just to be like, what is this thing? And it tells you more about like your energy and your sleep patterns and like all of the fun, you know, it's very similar to astrology. And I'm just reading into my little message about myself. And one of my archetypes is a manifester generator. Already, this sounds like me. I love manifesting. I believe in all of that stuff. And it talked about how I'm a multi-passionate person and how society's standards of putting you and people in a box is something that frustrates me because I'm multi-passionate and I don't like being put in a box. Hello? The exact thing that I was just thinking about today. the exact message that I was wanting to share is on this little app that I'm like, let's see, let's check it out. What are they going to say? Oh, you're multi passionate and you don't like being placed in a box. I hear bells. Ding, ding, ding. Hello. Yes. That is what we call synchronicity, baby. That is the universe saying, you already know, beesh. Why do you keep second guessing yourself? So I had to come on here and I just had to share this message because maybe you are feeling the same way. Everybody is telling you pick a brand, pick a niche, pick a one color, and never do anything else. And it's like, bro, no, that's like, first of all, boring. Hello. It's also like, I'm going to get burnt out doing that. I already have multiple times. I can't put myself in a box when I already know that I can't be put in a box. You can't make me. And the beautiful thing about your platform and YouTube and these means of expressing and reaching other people is, you know what? We can do whatever we want. If I am feeling called to bring all of my passions into, that's another thing that it said. I would read it to you, but it's on my phone and I'm filming with my phone, so that doesn't really work out. But it mentioned that you might be the kind of person that ends up combining multiple things that have never been combined before and creating your own unique career path.